ready to just nod politely and escape down another aisle. But then she blurted out that Shed wanted to contact me for months to apologize, said Shed. Owned some of what Eden was planning, but not the full extent, and Shed felt horrible about it ever since we ended up getting coffee afterward. And she told Shed had a falling out with Eden about 2 months after our split, apparently. Eden had expected all her friends to take her side automatically. And when Haley suggested maybe Eden should reflect on her own action, Eden had gone nuclear and cut her off completely. Haley and I have become unlikely friends, nothing romantic. She's engaged to a guy. Seems genuinely nice, but it's been healing to talk to someone who knew Eden well and can confirm I was crazy or paranoid. She's filled me in on some of the aftermath from Eden's side, most of which I wouldn't have known otherwise, like the fact that Eden and Naomi had to downsize to a smaller apartment because they couldn't afford their previous place without my income contributing, or that Eden had to postpone her advanced certification because she couldn't get approved for the loans she or that Jacob had. Apparently been stringing both of them along, never intending to be Eden's backup plan. Eden herself has tried to contact me twice, once through a mutual friend, asking if we could talk about what happened. I declined. The second time was more direct. She showed up at my new place unannounced, still not sure how she got the address. I was thankfully not home, but my neighbor told me Shed sat her car outside for nearly an hour in her car outside for nearly an hour before leaving. I've heard through the grapevine that she's telling anyone who listened that I tricked her and wasted a year of her life. She conveniently leaves out the part where she was planning to use me for a mortgage, and then leave. Classic Eden. Naomi seems to have accepted defeat more gracefully, if only because she's busy trying to salvage her social standing. Last I heard, she was heavily involved in some church group playing the role. The devoted mother supporting her daughter through a difficult divorce. I'm sure she's already scouting for Eden's next target. As for me, life goes on. The house I'm running has a decent yard, where I've started growing tomatoes and peppers. My buddy's dog comes over to visit sometimes, and I'm thinking about getting one of my own. Work is steady, and I'm staying up again. I've started playing basketball on Thursdays with some guys from work. Nothing exciting, just normal life stuff that feels good after all the drama. Oh, and I did one more thing that felt important for closure. Remember the original plans I had drawn up for the house I wanted to build? Bill for Eden and me. I finally dug them out of storage, looked them over one last time, and then ceremoniously shredded them while drinking a beer on my back porch. Then I pulled out a fresh notepad and started sketching something new, something just for me. It's smaller, more practical, but with a killer workshop space and a covered deck for Rainy. There's no idea when I will build it, but it feels good to be playing something that's not tied to lies or manipulation. I still have moments where something will remind me of Eden or the whole mess, and I will feel a flash of anger or sadness. My buddy says that's normal and it will probably happen less as time goes on. He's probably right. 8 months isn't that long in the grand scheme of things. If there's any lesson in all this, I guess it's to trust your gut. I knew something was off from the first time I met Naomi, but I ignored it because I was so caught up in Eden. I ignored a lot of red flags because I wanted so badly to believe Id found someone who genuinely cared about me. Next time, if there's a next time, I will pay more attention to those little warning signs. The way someone treats waitstaff, how they talk about their exes, whether their actions match their words, all the stuff that seems small in moment but adds up to who a person. The moment but adds up to who a person really is. Anyway, that's the end of my story. Thanks for reading all 4 parts and for the supportive comments. It honestly helped more than I expected to write all this out. My buddy saying I should close my laptop and help him with the boss fight he's stuck on, so I guess that's my cue. Life goes on, right?